subtitles that were something journey. It seems very strange. And they both began with a question. I really liked, Prabin, your questions seemed to be rhetorical. You didn't really ask us to respond to you, but it certainly got us all thinking. And I felt throughout the speech there was a lot of that. There was a lot of opportunity for us to interpret what you were saying to our own lives and to do some inner work, and that was great. So I liked your language. I liked things like you said regular guy. You used that a couple of times, and relationship with my hair. Don't we all have relationships with our hair? It's interesting to have that brought to mind. And the point of this particular project, which is The Touching Story is the name of the project assignment, is to evoke emotions in us. And so the first one that I felt came up for me, it can't be 2 minutes already, can it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It's 1 minute.
Thank you very much. Woo. Sorry. Was pride, that we all have this sense of, you know, if I were 2 inches taller, for me, that's one of my things. If my hair were curly, if it's straight, straight, if it's curly, all those things, we all have some sort of attachment to how we look, our appearance. Then, of course, at the moment when you came to the crescendo of the speech and actually cut your hair on stage, amazement and awe and just some sense of, you know, how brave you are to do that on the spur of the moment, not knowing how exactly it would turn out. That was very awesome. I also felt some sense of joy about the acting career. I don't know if this was a prolonged part of your life or if it was just this one instant where you were sitting there watching the performance and then you were assigned to read the lines to help them, and then they asked you if you would actually take the part, and then the part turned out to be a lengthy part and it was televised. But if that was just one experience or if you actually did some more acting after that. But there was certainly the way you built the story, we all got involved, I think. I certainly did, and began to enjoy the fact that you were going from just being an observer to being a participant and then to being sort of almost renowned as a participant. We certainly had empathy with you and your hair, and it made me think a lot. There was a lot of meat to this speech that just got me thinking and wondering about how I see other people, how I am seen. So it was very well done. In this speech project, you are supposed to develop a story with a main character, a plot, a climax, and you used your own story, which was great, that it was personal. I've seen this one done with other situations, and doing it with your own story actually has more impact. So you were the main character, and you included conversations that you had with the director, what the director said, and so on. So the point of the story was very clear. It was about attachment to our own appearance, how we notice other people's appearance, and how you were able to, in the final part of your speech, let go of that and have lack of attachment to your appearance, so that you were cutting your hair in front of us, didn't know how it would turn out. I would like to say it turned out very well, and in fact, you already look younger with your shorter hair. And it was just very dramatic and very brave to cut your hair on stage. So, excellent job.
Thank you.